Well, welcome to 35 to 1 Roulette Cruising. I've got a strategy sent in by Mike. It's called Mike's Secret Comp Sauce. So Mike sent me this strategy. He said this is either the secret sauce or the garbage. We're going to play it like it's Mike's secret comp sauce. So we got a $500 buy-in with this one. So remember, cash on the table, your CPass card, they scan it, give it back to you. That's how you get your points on the cruise. All right, so $500 in red chips. We're going to be playing with $5 chips. Red chips are equal to $5. And the strategy sets up, it's got 6 corners. Let's see, we're playing 5 double streets and they're going to play 1 column. Okay, so it's a $95 average with this one, which is the reason it's good for comps, because if you can survive with this kind of coverage for a while, it's going to get you some good points on the cruise. All right, so let's set it up. So we're going to go $15 on the column. We're going to play $10 on the double streets. All right, so double streets, 4-7 double street, 10-13 double street, 16-19 double street, 22-25 double street, and 28-31 double street. Now we're going to play $5 on all the corners on the second and third column there. All right, so we have 6 corners. We have 5 double streets, 1 column. Okay, when it's set up this way, you have 6 partial whacks. All right, so anything hits from 1, 2, 3, that's a $50 loss. 34, 35 is a $50 loss. 0, double 0, complete bust. Okay, but anything in between 4, 31, up to 6 to 33, that block is going to pay you $10 profit every time. All right, so it's a slow grind system. We're not looking to make a lot of profit on this. We're looking for time at the table is what we're going for here. Of course, we're going to try to go 20 spins with it. And let's just see if it can go those 20 spins. And then I'm going to push it out and just see how far we can go with it. Let's see. He also says after 3 wins, you can press the corners. No, you can press the double streets. $5 each if you wanted to do that. We're not going to do that. We're just going to flat bet it. Let's just see how it survives all by itself without really pressing our luck. Let's just see how long these bets can last. All right, our first number is 17. All right, that is a $10 profit there. So we're just going to bring that to our rack. I'm not going to rake the table because with this win here, you get paid on the double street and you get paid on the corner. So, I mean, I would rake it, but I know it's $10 profit. So we're just going to bring that $10 to our rack. All right, 28, that is another $10 profit. $26, $10 profit. $17, $10 profit. All right, so there's 1. So that is our first partial loss. All right, so that's a $50 loss right there. So we're just going to count it out right here. All right, there it is. And that pretty well eat up all of our profits we just had. All right, 36. That's a $50 loss there. So let's we'll just rake that right there. And then we're going to rebet $10 each. All right, 18, $10 profit. 27, $10 profit. 15, $10 profit. All right, 0. So that was spin number 10, and that is a complete bust right there. So instead of raking the table, we know it's $95. So here's $95. I'm gonna send that over here, and we're going to spin 11. Double 0. All right, that's another $95 loss right there. All right, 27. That's a $10 profit. 14, $10 profit. 1, a $50 loss. 14, $10 profit. 28, $10 profit. 36, $50 loss. 18, $10 profit. 32, $10 profit. 22, a $10 profit. All right, so we've gone 20 spins with it. We're down 200, right at $250. So we've lost half of our bankroll in 20 spins. So what I'm going to do with it now is we're running a really good average with it right now. We are down $250, but we're at 20 spins, so we should have earned close to 200 points for those 20 spins. I'm going to go ahead and just run it out. I'm going to go as long as I can go. I'm just going to flat bet it, continue with that, and just see how many spins I can get out of it. I mean, of course, you want to get more than enough points to cover your loss. Does that make sense? If that makes any sense. You want to do better than $1 a point, obviously. So let's just see if I can get to 30 spins, and I'll be right back. All right, so we've gone 30 spins with it. We're currently down about $275 right now. So we're going with it. Let's just see if we can keep it going. Let's see if we can get 10 more spins out of it. So I'm going to go to spin 40. I'll be back. All right, so that's spin 40 right there. So we've gone 40 spins with it. We're currently down, looks like $230 right now. So let's keep pushing. Let's see if we can get to spin 50. All right, so that's spin 50 right there. And we are down $190 right now. Let's go. Let's keep going. We're going to go up to 60, see what happens. All right, I'm going to call it quits right there. I just hit another bust number, a 0. I've gone 51 spins with it, and we're down $275 is what we're down right now. Okay, that's not bad. We had a $95 average for 51 spins with this strategy. It's got really good coverage on it. The only thing I can see, well, I'll get into that in a second. So for points, 50 spins at $95 a point, so we're close to 500 points over this session. That's 50 cents a point, give or take, because we lost $275. We're at 500 points, give or take. There might be, you might be at 475, 450 to 500, somewhere in that range is where I suspect the points that you should have earned during that session. All right, so now let's dive off into the ratings here. Now, as far as comp value goes, it's got really good comp value, I think. So, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give it a 4. Okay, just because it's got really good coverage, but the only thing that's really giving it a kind of a knock 1 point off is because I'm scared of what you'll get rated by the pit boss. When they come by and they see so much out on the table, they may not give you 100% rating on this strategy. You've got $95 out there. They may come by and say, I'm only going to rate you at $50, okay? Because you don't have enough exposure. So they kind of look at how many numbers you've got exposed. There's only 2 numbers that are complete bust. This strategy is survivable because you have 6 numbers that are a $50 loss, but yet 5 wins in the middle recovers that. That's why it was able to survive for 50 spins, because you've got all these numbers. We were hitting these 6 numbers in the $50 losses a little more than I would hope, but every time we were almost able to recover. The only loss really we had during the whole strategy or during this whole session was those zeros that hit. We had at least 3 complete busts. So, $95 a piece, that's $300. We're at $275, loss on it. That answers why we are that low. If you can stay away from those zeros, I think this strategy is an awesome strategy. Maybe if you could find a single zero table to play this strategy on, you would do a whole lot better, obviously. All right, so comp value, I'm going to give it a 4. Profitability for this one. I definitely wouldn't sit down and expect to make profit with this strategy. You could, if you got on a good run, kind of what I would hope would happen. You got on a good run and had 9 or 10 wins in a row before you hit a 0, double 0, or you hit one of your losses. That would kind of get you going good. It's a slow bleed on your profits with those losses there. So I wouldn't play this for profitability. So for rating for that, I'm probably going to give it a 1 just because I don't expect to make profit with it. I just expect to have time at the table with it. Okay. Let's see. Ease of setup for this one. This one is pretty easy to set up. Once you put it out one time, I think you can set it out pretty easy. It might be better to play this on a busy table because you could hide some of this coverage that you have if there's more people at the table. If there's a lot of chips at the table, you can kind of conceal your bets just a little bit. That would help. Sitting at a table by yourself and having this much coverage on it may hurt your rating with it. But again, easy setup for this one. We're going to go with I want to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3 because there's a lot to put out. But for the most part, it's not too difficult. You do it once or twice, you'll be good to go. So remember, it's 3 chips, 1 chip on all the corners, and 2 chips if you're looking at units, okay? And then 2 chips on 5 double streets. Now you can move those double streets out here to the end if you want, leave some other numbers open here in the middle. That's completely up to you. So there it is. That is Mike's secret comp sauce, okay? We ran it out not knowing if it was going to work or not. But I have ran this strategy out in a simulator, and let's see, I went six sessions with it, $500 buy-in, down to 0. Well, down till I couldn't make another bet, and I went 36 spins, 67 spins, 50 spins, 87 spins, 79 spins, and 130 spins. This system is able to survive. As long as you can stay away from those 0 double zeros, you know, it'll be a good system to try out on your next cruise. All right. So if you have a system you want to try out, send it to me at roulettecruising@gmail.com. I like a $200, $300, $400 buy-in, but hey, I'll run anything you send me because I need material. All right. So send it to me, roulettecruising@gmail.com. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to 35 to 1 Roulette Cruising. And until next time, happy cruising. We'll see you. Bye.